Right now, if you need help, emergency information, resources, and shelter is available. All of this can be found at URL.
Oh yeah, check that out. Nice. Hello, my friends, and welcome to the Dave Show. Today we are going to be giving you Dark Brandon's farewell speech. And it'll be interesting to see if it's as dark and depressing as most of his doom and gloom speeches. And I'll give you a hint. Yes, it is. But we're just going to give you a snippet of that. A little bit of the hearings with Pam Bondi just ripping it up. And then maybe the last beautiful word salad from Kamala Harris as vice president. So let's get into it. Let's do it.
I want to warn the country of some things that give me great concern.
Okay.
This is a dangerous concentration, and that's a dangerous concentration of power in the hands of a very few ultra-wealthy people. The dangerous consequences.
Okay.
If their abuse of power is left unchecked.
Right.
Today,
what is it?
An oligarchy is taking shape in America of extreme wealth, power, and influence.
What?
That literally threatens our entire democracy.
Well, I mean, you would be the expert on oligarchies, Joe, because, we've got the Russian oligarchy that paid Hunter. We've got the Ukraine oligarchy that paid Hunter. If they have oligarchies in China, I don't think they do. They definitely paid money to Hunter. So, yeah, thanks for the warning about oligarchies.
Americans are being buried.
Oh, yeah.
Under an avalanche of misinformation and disinformation.
Disgusting.
Enabling the abuse of power. The free
boy.
press is crumbling. Editors are disappearing. Social media is giving up on fact-checking. The truth is smothered by lies, told for power and for profit.
No, social media is starting to shift towards the truth, the actual truth, and not the manipulation that your administration has been doing for the last 4 years.
Senator, what I can tell you is I will never play politics. You're trying to engage me in a gotcha. No one has asked me to investigate.
But the president
Liz.
has
We're
called,
also
the
worried
president,
about Liz Cheney,
the
Senator.
president has
You know what
called
we
for
should
this.
be worried about?
Ms. Bondi,
The
please
crime rate
answer
in
my
California
questions.
right now
You
is
are aware
through the roof.
your job will be.
That Schiff he is such a scumbag, and I cannot believe he got elected to the Senate right now. Like, come on. He is the biggest douchebag in Congress probably today.
Speaking, your job will be to protect voters. I hope you answer this.
Well, I'd like to answer the previous one, Senator.
When we met yesterday,
You pointed your finger at me and
you
said
did not
you were
seem
speaking.
to be familiar
Let me answer my question. I'm not going to be bullied by you,
the
Senator
14th
Padilla.
Amendment.
Yeah. Man, Pam Bondi is going to kick butt. She's going to be so good.
President-elect Trump suggests, or hints that you as Attorney General should investigate one of his perceived political enemies. Would you do so?
You know, it is really interesting how many of these Democratic questions have been geared towards, is Trump going to get us? Is Trump going to put us in jail? Because we totally tried to put him in jail. And now, is he going to put us in jail? Oh, yeah. By the way, is he going to put us in jail? Is he going to put anybody from the Jan 6 committee in jail? Please tell us, because we're all terrified.
Senator Hirono, I wish you had met with me. Had you met with me, we could have discussed many things and gotten to
I am listening to you now.
me.
Could you respond to the question?
So arrogant. All of these Democrats are so arrogant and so just, they're all so narcissistic, you know? It's, I hate going through these hearings because they're just so vile towards Republicans.
Our definition of the win
Here it is
a definition that takes us over a period of time.
Yeah.
Where part of how we measure the win is, are we making progress?
Okay. All
How we
right.
measure the win is based on the knowledge
Okay.
that it is an enduring fight and that we must be strong.
Right.
And that whatever the outcome of any particular moment
Okay.
We can never
Yeah?
be defeated.
What did you say? What the f did you just say?
What? What? Wait a minute. So if you're playing a football game and at the end of the game you have less points than the other team, in Kamala Harris's mind, you still haven't lost because the game just continues, right? It just keeps on going and you learn from your mistakes and therefore you never ever actually lose. You always win. It's so stupid. But here is a great, I just wanted to throw this in. This has nothing to do with anything, but I think this is just, you know, there's been a lot of the positivity stuff on the channel lately, and this is just a triumph of a victory, mind over matter, just doing the hard work. And I applaud this lady for what she's accomplished. So let's take a look. It's very inspiring.
When you feel like giving up, don't. When you're thinking about giving up, don't. When it look like you ain't gonna make it, keep going.
This is
when they
quite the
tell
journey.
you can't, come on, man. Who are they? When they tell you you're not gonna make it, don't believe them, man. Don't believe them. You got to be
so amazing.
Relentless. Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Yeah.
Stay focused. Quitting guarantees the failure.
Probably
Once you
had
quit,
surgery.
it rules out any
for the loose
chance of
fat.
succeeding. The mere
So awesome.
waking up every day, putting the next foot in front of the next foot, at least
amazing.
keeps you in the game.
But you can choose in the midst of all of
It is just absolutely amazing, the transformation of her body. I mean, I don't know, just guessing. I don't know how tall she is or whatever, but she had to have been 4 something at the very beginning of that video. And it's just good for her. God bless her. I hope she can keep it up. I mean, obviously she did more in her life than just be on that treadmill on the bicycle, standing bicycle. But you know, she obviously changed her lifestyle diet wise. She obviously changed that. So good for her. God bless her. Okay, now let's take a look at this. I have no idea if this is, I don't know. This is just kind of stupid, but you know, judge it as you will. What they're focusing on here with Michelle Obama, or as some have called her in the media, not me, but some have called her Big Mike. And this, I don't know if it's proof or not, but let's take a look. I love that dog. Oh, that's funny. He's like, I gotta get a closer look. What is going on there? Now, this one's not so good, but it's like, clearly there's a bulge where there shouldn't be a bulge on a woman. You know what I mean?
I'm done dating as a transgender woman of color in the UK.
Okay. I'm shocked you're even dating. I mean, oh, wait, you're probably trying to date men as a man pretending to be a woman. So that's probably, I'm just going to guess. I'm just shooting from the hip. That's probably not going well. Let's find out. And is there a lazy eye there? Nothing against people with lazy eyes. It's okay. It's just, is that what I'm seeing? I'm not sure.
There's nothing for me here in the dating world. I'm done with the endless apps. I'm done with being someone's freak. I'm done with being someone's walk on the wild side, someone's fantasy, someone's mistress, someone's bit on the side, someone's dirty little secret.
Yeah, that would be dirty.
I want to be someone's wife. I want to be someone's girlfriend. I want to be with someone who's proud to hold my hand in public.
Well, that's probably not going to happen unless you find a gay man to be your boyfriend. Because any straight man, as soon as he finds out that you're trans, which, quite frankly, my dear, you're not really pulling it off that great. So it's pretty obvious you're a guy. Yeah, they're gonna dump you. You know, you might get one date out of him, but that's it. You know what I'm saying? So, good luck to you in your endeavors.
And I've realized at the age of 41, it's not going to happen for me in the UK.
Anywhere.
And I'm okay with that.
I'm here to say one more thing.
Okay. Oh, good.
I just had to drag my AC out of my car to my apartment building. 3 guys passed me. None of them offered to help.
What? That's so horrible. I wonder why.
Why should they? Women are strong and independent.
Exactly.
They can do everything on their own.
None. 0 out of 3. Why? Because you couldn't lift it? You were too scared to lift it? Is that why? Am I intimidating?
Maybe it's your really horrible attitude, obviously, towards men. They don't help you, so you immediately start mocking them. I don't know. That could be a reason.
Am I more masculine than you?
If you're more masculine than them, then you would be able to handle that AC unit just fine.
No, that's not what it is at all. But let's take a moment to think about how many women, thousands upon thousands of women, are saying every single day that, in fact, they don't need men.
Exactly.
They don't need them at all. In fact, they're saying sometimes that the world would be better off without men.
Yes.
But apparently, some women still need men for grunt work. I should think that they would be grateful that men are finally listening to their wishes, ideas, and their feelings. But apparently not when it comes to lifting heavy objects.
Now, I mean this in the most, and I mean the most disrespectful motherfucking way. I'm gonna need you people who have...
You people? What do you mean by you people?
detransitioned to please stop speaking on the behalf of the trans community, because you are not transgender.
Okay.
Just because you made the mistake and transitioned and thought you was something that you was not.
Just like you did by becoming a girl when you're clearly a guy. You guys are all doing the same thing. They're just the detransitioning people are just coming back to reality. You know what I'm saying? They're starting to, I don't know, maybe like love themselves for who they actually are.
Does not mean the rest of us made the same mistake that you did.
Yeah,
the ones who are trans, we are very comfortable in who we are. So please stop, because it's getting fucking old.
If you were so comfortable, then why are you taking time to make this video to gripe about it and whine and complain about it? Just live your life if you're happy with it.
Go back to who you were to begin with and shut the fuck up, bitch.
I'll tell you a good story.
Okay.
All right.
I have 3 friends.
Yes.
All 3 of them had stage 4 cancer. All 3 of them don't have cancer right now at all.
That's crazy.
And they had some serious stuff going on.
And what did they take?
They took some
canceled.
what you've heard they've taken.
Ivermectin,
Fenbendazole.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hearing that a lot.
They drank hydrochloride something or other.
There's studies on that now where people have proven that
people
they've
drinking methylene blue and stuff like that.
Yeah, methylene blue, which was a fabric dye.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a textile dye. And now they find out it has profound effects on your mitochondria.
Yep.
Like in a good way?
Yeah.
This stuff works, man.
There's a lot of stuff that does work, which is very strange because, again, it's profit. When you hear about things that are demonized and that turn out to be effective, you always wonder, well, what is going on here?
Yep.
How is our medical institutions, how have they failed us so that things that do cure you are not promoted because they're not profitable?
I just found out.
I know. It's so sickening. It really is disgusting. I mean, the whole pharmaceutical industry, I mean, they make great strides in curing things, but it's like, do they really, like, I'm pretty sure, tinfoil hat on, I'm pretty sure that someone in this world right now has the definitive cure for cancer, and probably any cancer, and probably most major diseases, but that's not profitable, right? Because if they can make you sick by putting all the toxins in our food, and then we get cancer, then they can then also treat us with the cure, but it never really cures us. It might, take away some of the symptoms for a while, but never the cure. So it's really sad. And this lady, I think she could maybe get a little bit closer to the camera. I don't know. Let's see if I'm right. I don't know.
Now that TikTok is staying, they extended the ban for 270 days. What? So we still have TikTok for 270 days. Oh my God. Wow. Yes. Yes.
This country's getting more conservative. Okay, so when they go low, we go lower.
Yeah.
It's time to be your one friend that's too woke. All right? I'm talking 2018, like mid-first Trump presidency levels of woke. Screw a pronoun pin. I want that tattooed onto you, okay? If we don't have they, them tramp stamps by Sunday, we have failed.
Boom! I'm getting my tramp stamp this afternoon, baby. Oh, it's going to be great. Oh, boy.
This is probably one of the weirdest arguments that white people make on a regular basis.
Yeah?
Because white people will just blatantly disrespect us when a black voice is literally telling you, like, hey, don't do this. And then you're just like, why? I do it all the time and nothing happened. Like, what do you mean nothing happened? Like, do you mean nobody beat your f***ing ass? Like,
why would they
do we need to assault you in order to give us basic human respect? Do you mean nobody put their hands on you? Do you mean nobody felt comfortable enough to say something to you? Because as a white person, you're a f***ing threat. So us saying something to you in person is literally putting us at risk?
What the hell did you just say?
Do you mean nobody put themselves in a position to where you can play a victim, act like a white woman, call the cops and get us killed for it? Is that what you mean when you say nothing happened? White people are not only so used to being included everything, but also us literally accommodating for them.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
And y'all wonder why I say keep black spaces black. Like, why are white people so fucking entitled to shit that literally doesn't make sense for you? This is a traditional African hairstyle. It's made for...
What the heck? That is a traditional African hairstyle? Pink? Big pink bubble... I don't even think they're braids. What are you talking about, lady? I should probably say, I don't know, guy? I don't even know. But give me a break. And first of all... braiding your hair, if this is what her rant is about, braiding the hair is not exclusively or inclusively an African thing. In fact, people say that the African people adopted that hairstyle originally starting in, like, I don't know, like the Norway, Scandinavian era of Vikings, right? They're the ones that braided their hair. They're the originators. So if anybody's appropriating anything, it's people in Africa that appropriated that look from the Vikings. and this lady is absolutely retarded if that's what she's talking about.
Kinky hair, which you do not have, Samantha. There is literally a white people version of this. I've seen it everywhere on the internet. I'm sure that you have too. But you don't fucking care. You want to do everything that we do because a black kid said that you can't. You think giving black people the power of having your respect is taking the power away from you. And that is a slave master mentality. You're sick in the head, friend. Go see a therapist.
If I said my pronoun was hottest man alive, if that was my genuine pronoun, would you feel obliged to call me that every day? Hey, hottest man alive? No, you wouldn't.
Absurd.
No. So, in other words, it all depends who decides what they want to be called.
And isn't that what we're discussing? The fact that I don't have to do that, but
So
that's
why do we have to call Sam Smith they?
Because we're respecting their
Why don't you respect
choice.
me? That's my choice.
When do I have to
it's
call
my choice.
When do I have to call
I want to be
you
called hottest man alive.
hottest man alive?
All the time. That is my choice, and I demand you respect it.
Good reminder.
Yeah, and so it is kind of crazy. It's like they totally want everybody else to bow down and bend the knee and call them by whatever stupid pronouns they are feeling at the moment. And then you're supposed to anticipate and know what to call them. And first of all, again, it's like nobody calls anybody by a pronoun when you're actually talking to the person. Nobody does that. And if you are talking about the person, they're probably not there, so they're not going to hear. So who cares? This is such a stupid argument. But yes, they want everybody to bow down, but then they don't want to, give you the same respect. It's always the same. It's always the same. Okay, so now this guy, I know we had this clip on yesterday's video. So this is just a snippet of that clip. But the reaction given to this little snippet is very, very good. And I just wanted everybody to hear it. So anyways, here we go.
Reminder that the parts you see on an ultrasound don't determine a baby's gender. And how is that possible? Well, think about it like this marker. A blue cap usually means a blue marker, but sometimes marker caps get switched. And in this case, it is a pink marker. See, that's what happened to me. They saw something on the ultrasound that usually means it's a boy, but the cap was cap, and I turned out to be a girl.
Just a small critique, if I may. Whenever a doctor sees a blue cap or a pink cap, that cap is indicative of the chromosomal makeup of, say, the marker. Now, you might grow up and say, this blue cap doesn't feel right, so you take off that blue cap and you put on a pink cap. And even though you put a pink cap on this marker, whenever you take off the lid, it still writes in blue. So your analogy is just a little backwards here, because putting makeup on a pig, excuse me, but putting a pink cap on a blue marker doesn't change the color of the marker. I hope that helps.
It does. It very definitively, decisively, simply puts it down there. Everybody can understand what she just said. And thank you very much. That was very, very helpful, very insightful. Okay, so now we're at the end of the craziness, and we're just going to do just a few nice little videos to kind of cleanse the soul, kind of cleanse the palate a little bit. And the very final video is just, it's so awesome. It's so soothing. It's the animal equivalent, I think, of what we all try to get in our lives. So the very last video, I hope you enjoy it. I know I will. But anyways, this is good. This is really good with what this elephant is going to do. The elephant's like playing with her, so it's really it's cute.
This hat is mine now.
Sorry, Jim. My sister just gave me that.
This is awesome.
Please, Mark. Please, Mark, can I have my hat back?
Okay, she asks, and it's not coincidence that he gives the hat back. That is so awesome. And here it is. This is Zen right here. It's so good. It relaxes me just watching him just sit there and chill. Good stuff. It goes on. It's good. There we go. Okay, well, hey, listen, if you enjoyed the video, I hope you did, please consider subscribing, share the video with your friends, and slap that bell around so you're notified anytime I put a video up. And also, if you'd like to sponsor the show, there is a link for PayPal in the description of the video and of the channel. And you know, there's also super thanks. So anything helps to keep me going, to help keep the content flowing, and keep the crazy coming into our lives. Okay, so anyways, have a great day, and until the next video, stay safe. Love you all, and we'll catch you later. Bye.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.